Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome to Extra Crispy. For today's video, we are going to be reacting to a video by D-Flow Hoops titled Predicting the NBA's 2019-2020 Eastern and Western Conference Standings. So yeah, this isn't going to be controversial one bit, guys. There will be no anger by me for this entire video. I'm going to guarantee that I am going to agree with every single thing that's said in this video. I mean, it's got 2.4K likes, 692 dislikes. So not a bad little ratio right there, about over 260,000 views, man. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna chill back with my Spider-Man coffee cup, and we're gonna check this out.
In the midst of the historically chaotic 2019 offseason, tonight I'm predicting the NBA's 2019-20 Eastern and Western Conference standings.
Pistons to the playoffs.
Most teams have filled their cap space. We could see another blockbuster trade, but here's the reasons for where every team ranks in their conference after the top free agents are off the market. First, Marcos Martinez gets the shout-out, who says Brogdon next to Oladipo when he returns is a beastly combo, and to not sleep on the Pacers with Sabonis.
I don't know, they don't got no natural point guard.
Tonight's question for next video shout-out is coming up. Thanks to the best basketball community on YouTube. Appreciate every single answer. Now on to seed number 15, which is the OKC Thunder.
Damn!
After the shocking...
OKC at 15? Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Yo, I know there ain't no origin story to the Joker, but I got a feeling, man, that he would probably watch a basketball video like this, and that's what made him snap. 15th? You got to disrespect CP3, Danilo Gallinari, Steven Adams like that? Dennis Schroeder? Damn.
Paul George trade to LA, Russ being moved was expected, and with Westbrook being traded to the Rockets, GM Sam Presti has officially put this team into full rebuild mode, and just because next season they'll struggle to compete, for both their two stars, OKC secured their future as an elite team.
They still got an okay squad, an OKC squad.
The Thunder received 7 first-round picks and 4 pick swaps, and they'll potentially have 15 first-round picks over the next 7 years. Gilgeous-Alexander was one of the better rookies last year. Chris Paul's about to get traded, but the future is without a doubt in Oklahoma. Seed number 14, the Memphis Grizzlies. Number 2 pick in the draft, Ja Morant, is at the forefront of an extremely young Grizzlies core. Acquired at the deadline, Jonas Valanciunas was re-signed. It seems they expect him to be a mentor for the 19-year-old, potentially dominant stretch big man Jaren Jackson drafted last year.
No arguments here for
JV's
them.
more than
They'll
capable
be good,
of
but they're
doing
not going
that.
to win games.
Unfortunately, there's not even close to enough depth on the wing and at guard, especially after trading DeLon Wright to compete in such a monster of a Western Conference. Seed number 13, the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Below the Phoenix Suns, man? I mean, I like some of the Suns. I actually don't know if I like the Suns, but I like Ricky Rubio, but everybody says I overrate him. They got rid of TJ Warren. I mean, they got Cam Johnson, just a rookie. Ooh, baby. Yeah, below Minnesota, man.
Proven go-to options in Wiggins and Towns are surrounded by the aging Jeff Teague at point guard and fringe starters Jordan Bell and Robert Covington. With the 6th pick in 2019's draft, Jarrett Culver at Wiggins' position, Andrews most likely on the trade block. But for the time being, from 1 to 15, this is an NBA roster with extremely limited talent. Wolves fans deserve much better than this. Culver definitely has potential, and Towns is a scoring beast. But will his lateral quickness improve?
Culver could have that Donovan Mitchell impact and just bring him to relevance.
Seed number 12, the Phoenix Suns. The reason the Suns move up 3 seeds from the 2019-19 win season's last place finish is development. DeAndre Ayton just led all rookies in rebounds and efficiency. He was overlooked on a brutally constructed Suns team. But there's a new GM in place who gave Devin Booker some much-needed support in free agency. Ricky Rubio's going to significantly help Booker handling the basketball. This means off-ball screens for Devin Booker and non-exhausting catch and shoots.
They gonna leave the man open though and just double team Book.
Another non-playoff appearance for Phoenix, but 2019-20's about to be a big step in the right direction. Seed number 11, the Dallas Mavericks. Who knows when Kristaps the fragile unicorn Porzingis returns and if he can even
the man, Kristaps, he must be a Knicks fan. He must be a Knicks fan right here. Okay.
Stay healthy. With their explosive young talent, Luka Doncic, they should be able to make a run at the playoffs. But there's too many questions with the Mavs in terms of the ability of their bench players to hold their own and the status of KP.
Spider-Man cup.
Seed number 10, the New Orleans Pelicans. After receiving an improving Brandon Ingram, who most likely starts at the small forward next to Zion at the 4, and Lonzo Ball, who will back up Drew Holiday, New Orleans looks like a future powerhouse. In a deep West, their time's gonna come, and this should be a rare season of missing the playoffs.
You gonna take
for
them
the
over
deep
Dallas
Pelicans.
right now?
Seed number 9, the Sacramento Kings. Sadly, I'm predicting the Kings come up just short yet again of the playoffs. Buddy Hield, De'Aaron Fox, and Bojan Bogdanovic are capable of breakout seasons, and it's great to root for them.
What was that? What was that? Sacramento Kings, they missed playoffs every year since 2004? They on that big of a streak? God damn.
Capable of breakout seasons, and it's great to root for them, but the historically great depth of the West keeps their ongoing streak of missing the playoffs going strong. Seed number 8, the San Antonio Spurs. Aldridge and DeRozan should get their point guard DeJounte Murray back to the starting lineup after the tragic preseason ACL tear last October. Bryn Forbes and Derek White are going to only keep getting better and are just 25 years old. For 2019-20, they headline an extremely average Spurs roster, at least for the West. Seed number 7, the Utah Jazz. The Mike Conley trade was big time.
Wait, did he skip number 8? Okay, no, 8 was San Antonio Spurs. Okay. Damn, 7 for Utah?
Time for Donovan Mitchell. It's similar to Rubio helping Booker, only Conley's been a threat from 3 throughout his 12-year career. He put up the most quiet 21-6 averages in the league last season in
Detroit
Memphis.
in the playoffs.
Conley helps the Jazz in everything from leadership to ball movement. Bojan, not Bogdanovic, was another great pickup, and like we'll see in the East, this is an extremely dangerous low playoff seed. Seed number 6, the Portland Trailblazers. It was a tremendous run to the conference finals without their third scoring option, Yusuf Nurkic, and the Blazers were smart to retain Rodney Hood.
Keep on getting underrated, man.
They keep on getting underrated for them in the postseason. Hazonia was a solid shooting pickup to replace Seth Curry. Nasir Little was a big-time steal down at pick number 25. Of course, you've also got your all-star backcourt, so Portland, you should argue, could be higher. But again, we're dealing with an insane 2020 Western Conference. At seed number 5, the Houston Rockets. It'll take time for the two ball-dominant former teammates in Harden and Westbrook to find a rhythm, but a deep group of Rockets surrounding them is more than enough to get them the 5th seed in the West. Harden and Paul just hated each other, and after not taking advantage of the Durant-less Warriors last playoffs, a change definitely needed to be made. Now they've got another shot at a finals berth if their two former MVPs can somehow figure it out. Seed number 4, the LA Lakers. The Lakers were in scramble mode after not getting Kawhi in free agency, but ended up piecing together an extremely solid supporting cast.
You got the Warriors above the Lakers right now? I'm sorry, I understand the Warriors was good. They had a super team, but Klay Thompson's out. Durant's no longer there. Yeah, D'Lo, I like D'Lo. He's fine. He's been playing out of position. Ooh, I don't know. Let me say this. I'm going to take Anthony Davis and LeBron James over Steph Curry and D'Angelo Russell. I'm taking them.
For Bron and AD. Danny Green was second in three-point percentage last season. You can do a lot worse than having Rondo and Cook splitting minutes at the backup point guard spot with LeBron starting. Cousins and Davis were a great combo in their limited time as Pelicans, so despite Boogie's health, that's a good signing. Don't underestimate how dominant a team becomes when LeBron gets a second option and a solid veteran core. This is a tough out in a playoff series for any team. Seed number 3, the Golden State Warriors.
Damn, over the Lakers.
Goodbye, Snake. Hello, deloading. The Warriors' D'Angelo Russell acquisition in a sign-and-trade with Brooklyn is going to be very refreshing for Golden State. Personality-wise, he's a much better fit next to Draymond Green and the Splash Brothers than Durant was. Basketball-wise, he's now a third scoring option. Based off the shot creating he showed in Brooklyn last season, that's damn dangerous. Seed number 2, the LA Clippers. The best player in the NBA just made the Clippers championship favorites. It's astounding that LA kept all 3 of lockdown defenders Patrick Beverley, 6th Man of the Year Lou Williams, and rising big Montrezl Harrell in the Paul George trade. Kawhi should rest less than he did in 2018-19.
How come I've not heard about the Denver Nuggets yet? Oh, bro, no. To come in a tumble, no, bro. Please don't tell me you got Denver Nuggets number 1. There was an error in this video. Maybe the guy missed a 16 seed. I don't know. Oh my God.
But chemistry between two typical number one options is going to take time. And at seed number 1, the Denver Nuggets, with
Number
Jokic
1?
and Murray still with their supporting cast all intact, Denver's about to prove their breakout year last season was far from a fluke. Monte Morris at age 24 and Malik Beasley at 22.
I love the Nuggets. I love them at number 1, though.
Could be the steal of the draft, and the 3 starters around Jamal and Nikola are former All-Star Paul Millsap, deep-range sniper Gary Harris, and flashy shot creator Will Barton. So
97-year-old Paul Millsap, freaking the brow Gary Harris, not the brow you want.
Very little hype for the Nugs, but I think they win the West when it's all said and done.
I don't think
Moving on to the East, seed number 15, the Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier's $58 million contract is the most Walker made in his 8 years total with the Hornets. Yet, at that seemingly way too high price, owner Michael Jordan is getting a Walmart version of Kemba. Charlotte also failed to re-sign key pieces Frank Kaminsky and Jeremy Lamb, so the 15th seed seems like the right fit. Seed number 14, the Washington Wizards. Injury history and a looming trade of either Beal and Wall are the reasons for the maybe shockingly low seed prediction for the Wiz. After a ruptured Achilles, can John Wall ever be the all-star he once was? That's not likely considering how much his playing style relied on athleticism.
That's all right, you can change
Seed number 13, the New York Knicks. If you're surprised New York isn't the first or second last team in the East, that's because I think their young team puts up 5 to 10 more wins than the media expects. They've been memed for how they struck out in free agency, but the number 3 pick RJ Barrett, top NBA shot blocker already Mitchell Robinson, developing wing Kevin Knox, and solid free agent pickups Wayne Ellington, Julius Randle, and Taj Gibson bring the Knicks just outside the dweller of the Eastern Conference. Number 12, the Chicago Bulls,
below the Pistons.
headlined by an average of 24 points a game on nearly 47% shooting from the floor. Zach LaVine broke out into an all-star caliber player last season. A year or two down the line, with their young talent, this Bulls team is going to be in the playoffs.
Oh, you better
this
start
coming
Kobe
season,
White. Kobe White better
they
be a
lack
damn
the
starter.
depth and experience for a spot in the playoffs. Seed number 11, the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You got Cleveland above the Chicago Bulls? I'm sorry, but rookie point, like you already had the Memphis Grizzlies lower because Ja Morant, who was the number 1 point guard taken. And now you got Cleveland, who just drafted a rookie point guard, Darius Garland. Not only that, but you got Colin Sexton playing the 2 spot now, one of the most undersized backcourts in the entire league. And who else they got? A broke-ass Kevin Love? Number 11, that's a stretch, man. That's a stretch.
Kevin Love's heard his name in trade rumors over the last few weeks. If that were to happen, the Cavs would definitely be lower than the 11th seed. Tristan Thompson's not even close to the rim protector he once was. The guard combo of Sexton and Garland is the only hope at the Cavs winning some games. But this is yet another team looking to the future. Seed number 10, the Atlanta Hawks.
So far, Pistons in the playoffs.
Atlanta improves from a 12 to 10 seed. Not the breakout year Atlanta's hoping for, but the backcourt of Kevin Huerter and Trae Young continue to flash beastly potential. DeAndre Hunter will be all-rookie second team. Cam Reddish shows he'll be a valuable role player for years to come. With all the developing teams in the East, in a few years, these standings could easily just be flipped. Seed number 9, the Detroit Pistons.
Oh, son of a bitch, man! Bro, we are better than last year. We got D-Rose! Number 9? Why people hate freaking Blake Griffin so much? Why people hate Blake Griffin so much? We got Derrick Rose, who was a damn 17-point per game scorer last season. Now Luke Kennard's going to be breakout player of the year, most improved player. Sekou Demboya, that's the next Giannis. He starts now.
Other than getting Derrick Rose on a cap hit of just under $8 million a season, which was a great move, it was a lousy offseason for the Pistons.
Was a steal!
The depth they have at the shooting guard and small forward positions lack big time, with a rotation of Langston Galloway, Glenn Robinson III, and Luke Kennard. If Blake Griffin can't remain healthy or slows down after yet another lower body injury, Detroit's in trouble. In that case, they'd be much lower than the 9th seed.
Hell no.
Seed number 8, the Orlando Magic.
Yeah, the damn tragic over them, though.
Back-to-back playoff appearances will happen in 2020 for a Magic team that's neither here nor there. In the NBA, being stuck in the middle is usually the worst place to be in, but pressured experience for a Mo Bamba, Jonathan Isaac, and Eric Gordon, who are all under 24, is a great thing.
I'm sorry, but DJ Augustine, Reggie Jackson. I'm taking Reggie Jackson. Blake Griffin, Aaron Gore. I'm taking Blake Griffin. Andre Drummond, Nikola Vucevic. Yeah, I'll probably take Vucevic, but not by much. Not by much.
Seed number 7, the Indiana Pacers. Whenever Oladipo returns next season, Indiana is still going to be in playoff contention. Firstly, due to their solid bench with the playmaking Corey Joseph, spot-up shooter Doug McDermott, and a near 20-point scorer last season, TJ Warren. And because of the developing two-way bigs Miles Turner and Domantas Sabonis, this could end up being one of the more scary 7th seeds we've had in a very long time. Seed number 6, the Miami Heat. Jimmy Butler will without a doubt have to carry Miami for them to earn the 6th seed.
Who else they got,
but
though? As
we saw throughout all of last season in playoffs, he can do that for teams. Off the bench for Miami, there's some underrated veterans in Justice Winslow and Myers Leonard, as well as dunk champion Derrick Jones Jr., and intriguing rookie Tyler Herro. With Dragic, Waiters, and Adebayo starting, this is still a very solid team, so it's definitely not just the Jimmy Bucket show. Seed number 5, the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn would be 1 or 2 if they had Durant, and the fact that he'll return next year, along with the next young core, getting another year of playoff experience, gives Brooklyn legit 2021 title chances. However, we saw exactly where a team caps out in the playoffs, with Kyrie being a number 1 option. Still, Jarrett Allen, Karis LeVert, and their young core is very solid, but 2020 is not going to be the dominant season the Nets are looking for. They're going to have to wait another year for that. Seed number 4, the Toronto Raptors. There's 2 ways the 29...
Man, people love damn Toronto too much. Y'all realize you got your asses carried by Kawhi. Without no Kawhi, you was sniffing the 8 spots. Siakam's good, not number 1 option. Kyle Lowry, another year older. He ain't got nobody to pass to now. You got Stanley Johnson replacing Kawhi. Number 4 for Toronto? Hell no.
1920 Raptors season plays out. Being the
they'll be okay, but they ain't no fucking number 4.
25
Sorry.
is one possibility, but another young player and a first-round pick could get them another all-star potentially to pair next to Spicy P. There's some solid talent they can steal with all the cap space they have in the 2020 offseason, so a trade could be unlikely. Seed number 3, the Boston Celtics. What a sensational rebound it was for Danny Ainge from the Kyrie drama, landing an equally, if not more talented point guard in Kemba Walker.
This man just called Kemba better than Kyrie? And you got freaking anus cancer out there, bro. Running center over Al Horford. Where's the defense? Where's the defense?
And getting Enes Kanter for only $5 million a year. This roster is 10 times more impressive than anyone that Walker's been surrounded with in his career.
True. I do love Kemba Walker,
we should see a much more
functional
and therefore successful Celtics season. Seed number 2, the Philadelphia 76ers.
I agree.
The additions of shooting guard Josh Richardson and center, now power forward next to Embiid, Al Horford, makes the Sixers an even better and more long defense than they were this past season. Joel is going to be 1,000 times more rested come the postseason, with the Horford pickup being that he has stretch center capabilities. Seeing a Horford-Simmons pick and pop is something I'm really looking forward to. Harris and Richardson is going to mesh better than Harris and Butler.
Simmons ain't gonna be doing
so
the
it's
popping,
too early to predict the 2020 champs, but Philly right now is a legit top 3 title contender. Seed number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee lost the best, most consistent point guard on their team in Malcolm Brogdon this offseason.
Shooting guard.
I think will elevate into an all-star with Indiana. Giannis, Bledsoe, Lopez, and Middleton give Milwaukee its back-to-back number 1 seed position. But as the playoffs progress, the value that the former Rookie of the Year once had on this team will become more and more evident. But the shoutout question is, which team shocks the NBA?
Detroit! I don't know. Probably not the Detroit Pistons. I don't know, man. Obviously I had some disagreements with the rankings right here, but that's the thing is everybody's allowed to have their own opinion out there. But I'm allowed to speak on mine too. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Check out D-Flow Hoops in the comment section below. Give me your thoughts on these standings, and peace out, my friends.